Allow me to ask you a question as a Kenyan citizen. Why do you think that the members of parliament are currently only uh, concentrating with the impeachment of the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya and not the real issues that are affecting our economy, including the Adani deals, the SHIF, and the Kentraco deals, which are meant to take out billions and not only billions, trillions of shillings from the people's pocket, because this money, once these deals are acquired, the money will be paid by you as the taxpayers. Now, let me get into a story. A publication today was made by the Daily Nation. The Nation published that Ruto allies to reap billions in the UHC deal, the Universal Health Coverage deal. The Universal Health Coverage deal is a deal that smells impunity and smells theft from President William Ruto. Now, President William Ruto and his chief economic advisor, David Ndii, are some of the people that are benefiting from this. Details have emerged on how President William Ruto's closest allies, Dr. David Ndii, who is his chief economic advisor, and his billionaire friend, businessman Adil Hawanja, are set to reap billions of the new universal health coverage deal. Now, where Dr. Ndii's wife Mwende Gatabaki and billionaire businessman Adil Hawanja, who is a close friend of President William Ruto, have reportedly been awarded a 10-year lucrative deal to help the government to roll out the new multi-billion health insurance cover plan. Hawanja is the chairman of Safaricom company, which has been awarded the tender to use its technology to facilitate the implementation of the plan, while Gatabaki has been awarded tender to provide logistics and other essential materials required to roll out the plan. However, members of parliament have raised an alarm over the deal, arguing that it is the biggest place, which the Kenyan government has never attempted to stage, hence warning the Attorney General Dorcas Oduor against approving the tender. Now, let me ask you, these people will make noise, but they won't implement anything sensible. Bwana David Ndii was among those that planned on the bottom-up economic model. Now, the bottom-up economic model was the economic model that was used by Deputy President William Ruto in the 2022 general election campaign. They used a model, the same model, to convince the people of the Republic of Kenya that Ruto is the best option and is the only option for the people of the Republic of Kenya. Na watu now wakabuy into that nonsensical trap yenye ilikuwa laid out by who? By David Ndii, kwa sababu David Ndii was the actual planner of the said thing. Now, the said guys are now the beneficiaries of a multi-billion plan. Kwa sababu, should I remind you that the said UHC, the Universal Health Coverage, inapata pesa takriban, it's being funded with about 106 billion Kenyan shillings. Hiyo ndio pesa inaingia hapo. So, remember, uko Adil atapata kitu kubwa, atapata kitu kidogo, but the company that will receive small amount of money is Safaricom company. Yet hizi kampuni zingine unajua they create a web of companies ya kuficha white, ndio msijue who is benefiting. But now acheni tuzamie kwa hili jina la bibi ya David Ndii. Who is this lady by the name of Mwende Gatabaki? She was an aspiring Kiambu governor in 2022. Mwende Gatabaki, Ndii, is one of the candidates who was vying for the Kiambu governorship seat under Safina party ticket. She gained support for her candidacy by making tough remarks that impressed the public. Now, most people are familiar with her as the spouse of David Ndii, a former NASA economics and strategist. But who is Gatabaki actually? Gatabaki is the daughter of senior chief Peter Gatabaki of Dakwa, who is also the former Githunguri member of parliament. She was born and raised in Githunguri County. Before pursuing a bachelor's degree in mathematics and computer science from Kenyatta University in 1990, she attended Githunguri Primary School and Limuru Girls High School. Following completion of a postgraduate diploma in computer science at Salford University, she went on to earn a master's degree in management and organization development in 1996 from United States International University, USIU. Yes, now from there she immediately secured a network administrator role at USAID for 4 years, then later moved to KWS where she was an IT manager, where it is believed that also millions of money under her watch was swindled out. Now she began working for the Kenya Tea Development Agency, KTDA, in 2004 and held the position of ICT Group General Manager until 2010. Gatabaki received a significant break in her career when President Uhuru Kenyatta hired her in 2014 to be Director General of the Kenya Citizen and Foreign Nationals Management Services, KCFNMS, and chair the Presidential Digital Transformation of Government. That is the person mwenye anashinda. Remember, we have also been having an issue with a certain role we were told the other day ya kwamba the Gatabaki family has won a case against who? Against the inaitwaje? Against the government, and they are supposed to be rewarded 300 million Kenyan shillings. But according to certain blogs, she has been involved in not only one scandal, but different scandals in the country of the Republic of Kenya. Her name has come up several times. Now, kwa sababu bwana yake is the economic advisor to the president, these people walikuwa sana na mdomo while they were talking against former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But when you look at them now, they are dead silent. Ninakula na mtu wangu. That is the narrative here. Tunakula pamoja mimi na watu wangu. It's not about how we shall grow the economy. The said bottom up model yenye ilikuwa drafted by David Ndii is the same model ambayo is ready to see multi-billionaires win tenders and throw Kenya under the bus, where the money goes into the pocket of a few, which includes their wife, their children. You know, this government, when you look at it from another dimension, that is when you will realize how wrong and how fucked up we are as a country right now. Kwa sababu, you can't tell me that we all should sit down and watch as the government go to ruins. Kwa sababu, inchi ambayo haimjali mwananchi sio inchi ambayo tunaweza tegemea ya kwamba itatuletea maendeleo. Tunaelewana? Now, allow me to read to you something that I have seen, and it was posted by Aoko in regards to this guy called David Ndii and the wife. Msikize Aoko anasema hivi: the deterioration of an economic and egghead to a Twitter brute. Eisenhower Fellow, Rhodes Scholar, Oxford graduate, few can cast aspersions on the academic produce of Ndii. That summarizes the shock on many at the adulteration of a mind and persona we once revered. While his official title is Economic Advisor to President William Ruto, It would seem his job description involves patrolling the streets of X to check critics of his boss, taunted for Yorks as a public intellectual with a stink for austerity and good governance. The negative transformation of Ndii is both physical as it's uh, visceral, drastic, dramatic, and distantly. While we have never known him to be lean, if both him and the pregnant rhino were lurking in the dark, it will be easier to guy. Now he lashes out at young folks and this crested harper with the viciousness of a lactating primate still undergoing evolution. Clear projection of a sterile where bwana you speak something also that is understandable bwana Oko says his wife is part of a company registered 3 months ago, which is about to benefit from the 106 UHC project. He brags of being the elephant in the room when Adani pitched the deals, JKIA, SHIF, KPLC. Dear D, Kenya is in a cruel marriage and it's time for divorce is one of the masterpieces in your oeuvre. Now we invoke it today. Tell your boys we have initiated divorce from him. While at it, you have lost all legitimacy bestowed on intelligent. The Ruzungus is not adding up for me, but truth be told, if it is this way that you are supposed to go, and these are the fellas that are supposed to guide us, their fights are taken on Twitter to try and shandle or to put to clone their real characters, then this country is doomed. You know, I'm getting tired, by the way. I as a Kenyan, I as a journalist, I as a whistleblower, who try day in, day out to dig the dirt into these individuals, but you people sit down there while do nothing. You don't even push these videos to a limit that they will get the attention they deserve because we need to be heard. You know, you put your ass on the table and sometimes you make me even feel devastated kwa sababu mtakaa aje, kazi yenu ni kutegea tu moshene, but at the end of the day mnasikianga tu alafu it's words and the story dies. Then after that, we as a country need something that will work for us, a reaction plan to this. David D bibi yake ndio huyu ana benefit na 50 billion. Hiyo ni kampuni ya bibi yake. Tell me of how many companies then David D ako nazo zina benefit over hiyo 50 billion kwa serikali. Niambieni. Because if you look at it, the cases ambazo zilikuwa against people like akina Mike Sonko na akina former governor Ferdinand Waititu ambao walikuwa impeached are so small compared to what Ruto and his characters are doing in the current regime. But their main focus has shifted from trying to establish how these tenders are being awarded to how we will remove the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So the focus is shifting. Yet also the deputy president is another mad dog that doesn't know how to protect itself. Instead of exposing to us the deals that are done in the shadows of this government that is trying to throw you out, wewe kazi yako ni kulialia huko. Pia wewe ni mwizi tu kama hao wengine. It's just that haujakubaliwa uibe kubwa. For now, acha tumalizia hapa. Adil Awanja mwenye nimewambia pia yeye ni beneficiary wa hii, kumbuka ni personal lawyer na rafiki wa Ruto, and he is the chairman of Safaricom Limited Company. Tuendelee kutulia, tuendelee kukaa chini na kukaa kimya. Nchi inaongozwa na hasla. Nani anajua shida zetu ni hasla.